Hey everybody, it's Rob Dog. Welcome to my house of music, and we are finally doing it. I've been promising this series for I don't know how long, but we are finally getting around to it. That's right, we're starting the EMO Essential series, basically covering the different albums that really serve as sort of, how do I say this? Not like the entry points, but sort of the key moments when it comes to emo music, especially in the mid 2000s. Now, where else would we start? Where else could we start for this but the Black Parade? I mean, now there's some other definitely important ones that I'm considering where to put them in or whether to even put them in. Well, with that one, I'm specifically talking about Collide with the Sky because of the stuff with Mike. I might end up giving in and doing that one. I might not. But anyway, that's for another day. But for this, I'm definitely looking forward to this because I've heard a few of the songs off of this, obviously, and it's been, of course, it's been really good. It's been a really good time. Obviously, I already have a few likes in here. Of course, slaps. Didn't realize this would be the most streamed song on here. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this.
Now come all to this tragic affair. Wipe off that makeup, what's in is despair. So throw on the black dress, mix in with the lot. You might wake up and notice you're someone you're not. If you look in the mirror and don't like what you see, you can find out firsthand what it's like to be me. So gather round, piggies, and kiss this goodbye. I'd encourage your smiles, I'd expect you won't cry. Another contusion, my funeral jag. Here's my resignation, I'll serve it in drag. You've got front row seats to the penitence bar. When I grow up, I want to be living like I said.
Okay, so hold on. Oh yeah, here's another one I know I'm gonna love. But before we get into Dead, the absolute banger that it is, so that was my first time hearing the end. And it's it's everything you would expect out of an MCR song around this time. Everything is it's all well done. Gerard's vocals all have this way of hitting you emotionally. I know, emotional, but they have this way of hitting you in the face with all the emotion in such an impactful way. But anyway, it all comes together pretty well. Not now, it's not quite, what some of the other songs on this album are. And, being 2 minutes, I know nowadays a 2 minute song is, you know, kind of close to standard length, but in terms of like, especially what MCR does, it is a little short, but it's an opener, so, I give it some leeway for that. But with that said, I mean, it's definitely in the penthouse, but like closer to the door than the VIP section, but that's nothing against it. Anyway, all right, banger.
And if your heart stops beating, I'll be here wondering, did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting, baby. Did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life won't wait, then your heart can't take this.
Okay, and before we get into the chorus, okay, I don't know if the video suddenly like paused and acted like it was about to crash on any of y'all screens. If not, it did on my end. So yeah, it does that sometimes. But anyway, take them to the chorus.
So squeamish, you never fell in love. Did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting, baby. Did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life won't wait, then your heart can't take it. Have you heard the news that you're dead? No one ever had much nice to say. Think it ever liked you anyway. You're dead. Me from the hospital bed. Wouldn't it be great to take a pistol by the hand? And wouldn't it be great if we were dead? And in my honest observation, during this operation, found a complication in your heart so loud. 'Cause now you got maybe just 2 weeks to live.
Okay, so really, hold on. Really? So first of all, I rank Dead by its, well, not first of all. I'll get to ranking Dead by itself soon, but really, now I'm thinking about it, I mean, and I know this is like it's a whole concept that runs fluidly through the album. I mean, I know it's no coincidence that the end into Dead has such a good transition at the start. Hello. But Dead, but I was also thinking the end and Dead feels like together, even though they're meant to be separate tracks. Like the opener is the both of them put together, at least how I'm kind of reading it. You know, and I'm not above being wrong, but I think for once I might be onto something here. But as for Dead by itself, I mean, it, and you know how I always talk about how the emotion in Gerard's voice on the end just smacks you right in the face. Here, it's everything about the track. It's there's this punchy energy to it that, like, the second the track starts, you feel it, and for its entire runtime, it's like, nope, we ain't letting our foot off the gas pedal. Abso-freaking-lutely not. But and then, I mean, we know everything here is done really well. We know it. I mean, do I have to go through it piece by piece? I don't feel like it. Let's just say Pit House, not quite in the VIP, but like right outside. Right outside. Okay. But, next track. tell that the chances of there being a miss on this album are very small. And this track is a prime example of, in the words of Snoop Dogg,
this motherfucker don't miss.
But yeah. So, what to say about it? Again, is it quite as punchy as the last track? No, but it is still really, really punchy. So within the concept, I mean, it seems like now seems like our protagonist either has passed or is getting closer to passing, and never had much never in life had much going on good, and now that it's the end of the road, he's like, well, time to let go of everything. But in a much less deadpan kind of way, obviously. But overall, still in the penthouse, probably closer to the end than dead, but in between them. All right, now next track.
And it pours when you're out on your own. If I crash on the couch, can I sleep in my clothes? Cause I spent the night dancing, I'm drunk I suppose. If it looks like I'm laughing, I'm really just asking to leave. This alone, you're in time for the show. You're the one that I need, I'm the one that you loathe. You can watch me corrode like a beast in repose. Cause I love all the poison, away with the boys in the band. Whoever I've been, on a band that shows. So why don't you blow me? Work your spin in my street. I'll give you a shot to remember. And you can take all the pain away from me. You can
into the outro in a few seconds, but okay, before we get to the big one, number one, this latest track, The Sharpest Lives, I'd say, look, y'all can flame me if I'm wrong, but that felt like, so far, other than the end, that felt like it leaned, I wouldn't even say it leaned the most into the rock elements so much as in proportion to the poppy elements of this album, it leaned the most into the rock elements. Again, other than the end, obviously. But, that being said, again, they don't miss. They still ain't missed yet, and I don't think they're going to. I'll keep it brief at that, and just put it in the penthouse between This Is How I Disappear and the end. But still, they ain't missed yet. But okay. And now it's time for the one y'all have all been waiting for. Here we go.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? He said, will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade. The
do I even need to explain it? Do I even need to explain it? I mean, it's been it's been dissected so many times in so many better ways, so I'll just put it this way. It's often referred to as emo's Bohemian Rhapsody for a reason. Yes, it's in the mansion. Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Well, when you go, so never think I'll make you try to stay. And maybe when you get back, I'll be off to find another way. When after all this time that you still love, you're still a god for nothing I don't know. So take your gloves and get out, better get out while you can. Sometimes I cry so hard from pleading, so sick and tired of all the needless beating. But baby, when they knock you down and out, this is where you ought to stay. And after all the blood that you still owe, another time is just another blow. So fix your eyes and get up, better get up while you can. And would you even turn to say, hey, I don't love you like I did yesterday? Well, come on, come on. When you go, would you have the guts to say, I don't love you like I loved you yesterday? I don't love you like I loved you yesterday. I don't love you like I loved you yesterday.
Whew. That that one was the like in terms of like the I would say the pacing of it, that was the slowest one yet. And it does it so well that damn. that, like, it's really a slow burner that hits you so hard once it hits. I really, really liked how that one was done. I really, really liked how that one was done. It's going in the VIP. It is. All right, next track.
Because I got enough to spare, and I'll be granting your permission, cause you haven't got a prayer. And I said, hey, hallelujah, I wanna come on, sing the praise, and let the spirit come on through ya. We got innocence for days. Well, I think I'm on burning hell. Everybody burn the house right down and say, what I wanna say. Tell me I'm an angel, take this to my grave. Tell me I'm a bad man, kick me like a stray. Tell me I'm an angel, take this to my grave. You play ring around the ambulance like you never gave a care. So get the choir boys around you, it's a compliment, I swear. And I said, ashes to ashes, we all fall down. I wanna hear you sing the praise. I said, ashes to ashes, we all fall down. We got innocence for days. Well, I think I'm on a burning hell. Everybody burn the house right down and say what I wanna say. Tell me I'm an angel, take this to my grave. Tell me I'm a bad man, kick me like a stray. Tell me I'm an angel, take this to my grave. You better run like the devil, cause they're never gonna leave you alone. You better hide up in the alley, cause they're never gonna find you a home. And as the blood runs down the walls, you see me creeping up his arms. I made a bad motherfucker, tell your sister I'm another. And I said, say what I wanna say. Tell me I'm an angel, take this to my grave. Tell me I'm a bad man, kick me like a stray. Tell me I'm an angel, take this to my grave. Tell me I'm a bad man, bad man. 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 Sing it out, sing it out. Yes I am, yes I am.
That, my and following that previous slow burner of a track, is probably the most energetic one so far. I mean, maybe, hot take, maybe even more so than Dead. I'll say it. I'll say it. But, I mean, first of all, there's some little things that, Gerard does vocally here that really enamor me to this track. Like the little, where was it? Like the rolled R. There was the rolled R somewhere. I think around the start of the second verse that caught my eye. I really think that this one, stood out among the other energetic tracks, which is why I'm also putting it in the VIP. The instrumentation it's going to be really good throughout. We know this. I don't need to explain that much. We know there's a certain level that this album's going to be at and stay at all throughout. Oh, yeah, that's right. And then this one, which I've heard a time or two, and I was first introduced to, call it blasphemy. I was first introduced to this whenever the 21 Pilots cover dropped. Because, yeah, I'm late on the boat. Have you seen, like, when I upload my stuff? Did you see how late I uploaded the Jordy Griep reaction? How long that had been out? Okay? I'm perpetually late to music. It is what it is. Anyway, let's enjoy. And by enjoy, I mean cry.
Turn away if you could get me a drink of water, 'cause my lips are chapped and faded. Call my Aunt Marie. Help her gather all my things and bury me in all my favorite colors, my sisters and my brothers. Still, I will not kiss you, 'cause the hardest part of this is leaving you. Now turn away, 'cause I'm awful just to see, 'cause all my hair's abandoned on my body, all my agony. Know that I will never marry, baby, I'm just soggy from the chemo, but counting down the days to go. It just ain't living, and I just hope you know that if you say goodbye today, I'd ask you to be true, 'cause the hardest part of this is leaving you. 'Cause the hardest part of this is leaving you.
Well, we're back to another, like, even as much as that's one of the shorter tracks on here, you know, it's definitely another slow burner. And as much as I was raving about I Don't Love You, yes, so far this is my second favorite on the album. It's picking up as it goes is the crazy thing. You know, and now it's definitely at the part where, okay, our antagonist is like, it's not weeks ago at this point, it's days, maybe hours. And Gerard sells that so damn well here. I mean, y'all know this, but still, he sells it so damn well that it's hard for me to put into words. So I'll just put it into a ranking. It's in the VIP, and so far it's the second highest rated one here. Only behind Y'all Know. Come on. Anyway, okay, on to another one that I've heard a bunch of times. Absolute banger. So I guess this one's from Now He's Just Passed, and now it's an I Didn't Mean to Haunt You situation. We'll see.
Mama, we all go to hell. Mama, we all go to hell. I'm writing this letter and wishing you well. Mama, we all go to hell. Oh, well, now, mama, we're all gonna die. Mama, we're all gonna die. Stop asking me questions. I'd hate to see you cry. Mama, we're all gonna die. And when we go, don't blame us. Yeah, we let the fire just feed us. Yeah, you made us so famous. We'll never let you know. When you go to return to me, my love. Mama, we're all full of lies. Mama, we're meant for the flies. And right now they're building a coffin your size. Mama, we're all full of lies. My mother was the one into my legs and to my tongue. You should have raised a baby girl. I should have been a better son. If you could count on the infection, they can amputate it once. You should have been, I could have been a better son. And when we go, don't blame us. Yeah, we let the fire just feed us. Yeah, you made us so famous. We'll never let you know. She said you ain't no son of mine. For what you done there, can't find a place for you and just your mind, your manners when you go. And when you go to return to me, my love, that's right. Mama, we are gonna hell. Mama, we are gonna hell. Which really quite pleasant, except for the smell. Mama, we all go to
And if you would call me your sweetheart, I'd maybe then sing you a song.
But the shit that I've done with this fuck have I got you would cry out to rise online. With time after all, through fortune and blame we fought. And if you could say that I'll show you the way to return from the ashes you brought. We all carry on. Brothers in arms, brothers in arms. So raise your glass high for tomorrow. We are in return from the ashes you
Okay, so that one. Whew. Crazy journey of a track, and I loved every bit of it. First of all, both the breakdowns toward the end, like the one. Where is it? Starting around here, the one starting around here that goes into the outro for it's like a full minute, goes crazy. The one around here also goes crazy. I mean, and you know, there is like none of these tracks really have a dull moment, but especially this one. Whew. Yeah, it's in the it's in the VIP between Cancer and Dead. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to place them, but yeah. So that puts it third so far. And okay, we got 4 left. I'll do a separate recording for the hidden track actually, but I'll rank the whole album without it and then do a separate recording for that and just include it in the full video. But yeah, let's get some sleepies. That was bad and I don't care. We're getting our sleepies. Let's go.
Somebody was gripping my these terrors. It feels like as if somebody was gripping my throat. Tremors are worse than tremors. They're these terrors. Workplace night. Tremors are worse than tremors. They're these terrors. It feels like as if somebody was gripping my throat, squeezing, and it feels like as if somebody was gripping my throat.
Children and walk away, you savior, or a madman and polluted from gutter institutions. Don't you breathe on me, undeserving of your sympathy, 'cause there ain't no way that I'm sorry for what I did. When I threw it all, how could you cry? Your dreams, a drink for the horror that I'm in, for the good guys and the bad guys, for the monsters that I've been. 3 cheers for tyranny, unapologetic apathy, 'cause there ain't no way that I'm coming back again. Through it all, how could you cry? I've seen.
Sometimes I see flames, and sometimes I see people that I love dying. And it's always
Just say
again, what a second half to that song. The the buildup was already like, I could already tell it was going somewhere pretty wild. Well, I say wild, I mean, in a way that, one of these slow burner tracks on the Black Parade can go wild. But God, that is absolutely in the VIP, but like just in it. So I don't know where that would put it between, but dang. Like, so again, not counting Blood, that is a crazy least played track on an album. I guess there's something of me and least played tracks on some albums, but I really like that one among the other slow burners. Between like the recording sparse throughout, I think it was really well placed, even if at some points it kind of got lost in the mix. But God, just everything around it as well. Especially as it ramped up. I like how it all fit together. Like it was a pretty freaking good unit. But yeah, on now from the least streamed track on to the most streamed. You all know it.
They're gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books to make a citizen out of you. Because they sleep with a gun and keep an eye on you, son, so they can watch all the things you do. Because the drugs never work, they gonna give you a smirk, cause they got methods of keeping you clean. They gonna rip up your heads, your aspirations to shreds, another cog in the murder machine. They said I'll teenagers scare the living shit out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe it'll leave you alone, but not me. The boys and girls in the clique, the awful names at the stick. You're never gonna fit in much, kid. But if you're troubled and hurt, what you got under your shirt will make them pay for the things that they did. They said, "I'll teenagers scare the living shit out of me." They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So darken your clothes, I'll strike a violent pose. Maybe it'll leave you alone, but not me. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Probably like the poppiest track on the album. That's probably a contributor to why it has the most streams. I mean, the catchiest chorus. What can I say? It really is. And still pretty freaking good. But it might come as a surprise that I'm putting it just outside the VIP. Now, I really like this one. I can return to it a bunch. I have returned to it a bunch. You know. But, yeah, as good as it is, you know, it's like, how do I say it? You know, it's another all-star in the all-star lineup. Which I guess is my way of saying, like, it sticks out as a track. You know, it sticks out on its own, but so many of these stick out on their own that it's not really separating itself from the pack. It is what it is. It's a banger. I will absolutely come back to it a bunch, but you get what I'm saying? Anyway, moving along before I get... I'm probably going to get flamed for this one, but whatever. I mean, look, so far everything's been in the Penthouse, and for reference, Penthouse is 7 and up. So, anyway.
When I was there on the day they sold the cars for the Queen, and when the lights all went out, we watched our lives on the screen. I hate the ending myself, but it started with an alright scene. It was the roar of the crowd that gave me heartache to sing. It was a lie when they smiled and said you won't feel a thing. And as we ran from the cops, we laughed so hard it would sting. Yeah, yeah. If I'm so wrong, how can you listen all night long? How will it matter after I'm gone? Because you never learned a goddamn thing. You're just a sad song with nothing to say about a lifelong wait for a hospital stay. Well, if you think that I'm wrong, this never meant nothing to you. I spent my high school career spit on his shove to agree, so I can watch out my heroes sell a car on TV. Bring out the old guillotine, we'll show 'em what we all mean. Yeah, yeah. If I'm so wrong, how can you listen all night long? Now will it matter long after I'm gone? Because you never learned a goddamn thing. You're just a sad song with nothing to say about a lifelong wait for a hospital stay. Well, if you think that I'm wrong, this never meant nothing to you. So go away, just go right away. But why did you run to, and why did you hide? Go find another way.
And God, I know there's another track to go, but that one felt so much like a closer that wraps everything up so nicely. I do admit I am scared to go to the next one a little bit, just because this already felt like such a good like closer kind of track. But it. I like how this song, it's in no hurry to get to the end. It takes its time. It goes through its ebbs and flows very well. It's in the penthouse, not quite in the VIP, just outside of just outside. But yeah. So one more track, Famous Last Words. I know that now. I recognize the title to it, but I might remember it when I hear it. I might not. We'll see.
Now I know that I can't make you stay, but where's your heart? But where's your heart? But where's your... And I know there's nothing I can say to change that part, to change that part, to change. So many bright lights to cast a shadow, but can I speak? Well, is it hard understanding I'm incomplete? A life that's so demanding, I get so weak. A love that's so demanding, I can't speak. I am not afraid to keep on living. I am not afraid to walk this world alone. If you stay, I'll be forgiven. Nothing you can say can stop me going home. Can you say my eyes are shining bright? 'Cause I'm out here on the other side of a jet black hotel mirror, and I'm so weak. Is it hard understanding I'm incomplete? Love that's so demanding, I get weak. I am not afraid to keep on living. I am not afraid to walk this world alone. If you stay, I'll be forgiven. Nothing you can say can stop me going home. I am not afraid to keep on living. I am not afraid to walk this world alone. If you stay, I'll be forgiven. Nothing you can say can stop me going home. These bright lights have always blinded me. These bright lights have always blinded me. I say, I see you lying next to me, with words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid, asleep or dead. 'Cause I see you lying next to me, with words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid, asleep or dead. 'Cause I see you lying next to me, with words I thought I'd never world alone. If you stay, I'll be forgiven. Nothing you can say can stop me going home.
Ooh. And okay, obviously, I'll listen to Blood after this, but I'm actually gonna review this album without that track. So first of all, Famous Last Words in and of itself. As a closer, it's an interesting kind of mix of some slow burn, but also some pick up the pace. It really is the most mix of the two I've seen on here, and it pulls it off really well. Between the progression throughout. I mean, it starts out at this kind of medium pace, and that kind of ebbs and flows, and in that ebbing and flowing, obviously Gerard does his thing, the rest of the band does their thing, but how do I say it? It comes together for, I was a little worried, even though I knew it was a good song, of, okay, how will this fit into the whole experience, though? And it is a really good send-off. And, as much as I was saying I was worried, I'm glad I let it cook. Because that was a fine-ass dish they cooked up. In other words, it's in the penthouse. And overall, for the whole album, yeah, it's in the penthouse as well. Well, or actually, VIP. They are both in the VIP. Let me correct myself. They are both in the VIP. Not the album, not quite in the mansion. There's like just a few moments like here and there. I won't say missing, but just not quite nudged over the top. But I mean, it's an album that has some damn good parts and is a little better than some of its parts. And now, this is normally where I do the outro, but like I said, we're going to listen to the hidden track as well as a separate recording, and then I'll do that there. Bonus track time. Yep, I'm curious enough that I decided I'm going to break a rule that I usually do, that most of the times I do not review the bonus or hidden tracks in an album, but let's go for it. Is this thing working?
Well, they encourage your complete.
So it's a minute and a half of silence to start. You know what? We're going to sit in it. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it builds up or if it just suddenly drops in. It's going to suddenly drop in, won't it?
Well, they encourage your complete cooperation. Send you roses when they think you need to smile. can't control myself because I don't know how. When they love me for it, honestly, I'll be here for a while. So give them blood, gallons of the stuff. Give them all that they can drink, and it will never be enough. So give them blood. Grab a glass because there's going to be a flood. A celebrated man amongst the gurneys. They can fix me proper with a bit of luck. The doctors and the nurses, they adore me so, but it's really quite alarming, 'cause I'm such an awful fuck. I gave you blood, gallons of the stuff. I gave you all that you can drink, and it has never been enough. I gave you blood. I'm the kind of human wreckage that you love.
Okay, yeah, that was... Dang, they have a hidden track. Keep it hidden. Yeah, that's in the living room. And not even on the stairs to the penthouse. I'm sorry, that compared to everything else, that was jarring. it felt like some sort of parody of Tally Hall from Tally Hall haters. Even though this came out like 10 years before they existed, I don't care. That's what I said, and I'm sticking to it. Thank goodness this track won't count toward the album rating, because it would have dragged it down. I'm not even gonna lie. But that last track aside, if you're still here, thank you so much. You are a legend. And of course, as always, don't forget to hit them likes, hit them subscribes, ring that bell, leave a comment. And of course, as always, thank you for coming to my house of music. Stay a while.